Hello?
7 days.
What?
7 days.
I know it's you.
7 days.
Nice try, come on. I recognize your voice, Dark Shadow.
What? How do you know it was me?
I have caller ID, and plus I saved your number like 3 months ago.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me!
Next time if you try to pull another prank, why'd you do yourself a favor? Why'd you bring like Tall Man or Freddy or anybody in my alley to come into my house and knock on the damn door?
I'll keep that in mind.
Later.
Fucking caller ID. When did he ever save my fucking number? Now I gotta change it. Shit.
What you want? What you want? Come on. What you want? What you want? Come on. What you want? Come on. What you want?
Hey guys, this is P.M.R.Bonez88. And Thursday night I went to movies in theaters with my friends and I saw was Rings. Now this was the third sequel or prequel. I wasn't really too sure, but it was taking place after the events of the first Ring movie, and just ignore part 2. Rings was an okay, decent thriller movie. It wasn't really too much of a horror film. It wouldn't have been if it wasn't PG-13. I thought for certain it wouldn't have been rated R, because the first Ring, I think it was rated R, and then part 2 was PG-13. And now Rings is PG-13 as well. I mean, why couldn't they have all the horror films just be rated R for once? All the Nightmare series are rated R. All the Friday the 13th films are rated R. All the Halloweens are rated R. The Chuckies are rated R. Even the Hellraisers are dead on rated R. But for the Rings, I mean, can Rings be just rated R for once? I'm really glad they brought the dark elements back and having this girl Samara coming out and killing all these people, but there wasn't not much killing that was happening. It was practically a mystery slash a thriller movie. That's what I should say. The storyline was practically decent and wasn't really too much, and the characters, they were decent too. I enjoyed the movie, and it wasn't really too bad, and I just really loved were most likely just the story. It felt really interesting, but it has some major concepts problems. It's been a long time since I've seen most of the Ring movies. I remember the first Ring movie. It's just been a long time, and I probably had to rewatch both of these movies, Ring 1 and 2. So in every single Ring movie, you have 7 days until Samara kills you. So this movie starts out with two teenage couples that are in love with each other. Her boyfriend named Holt goes off to college, while Julia is the main character and the heroine. She stays at home chilling and just waits for her boyfriend, but unfortunately she discovers that Holt is in some sort of a cult, which the professor that we all know him from the Big Bang Theory, the professor named Gabriel, discovered this video and created this some sort of a weird looking cult, and passing on every single people that whenever they see a video, they have 7 days until they die. And in which that reminds me of another film, like they almost repeating from one of the horror films. I keep thinking, where did it came from? Which movie remind me? The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween. Similar but different. But he does help out with Holt and Julia, and in which she sees the video too, and now she has 7 days until she gets killed. So now the only way to survive is to find the body and to bury it and make her rest in peace. Unfortunately, what really disappointed me was just kind of were the horror elements. They sort of lost it. And I thought for certain that they would have like brought it back and learn and correct the mistake from part 2. But they did sort of fix the mistake and they tried to bring it back, but kind of think of it, it wasn't really that much scary. Including with the jump scares, in which that really didn't scare me and kind of made me laugh. And practically it was getting too old. I was like starting to get really tired of the jump scares. And I'm glad nobody in theaters started to scream. Now they try to add more details of Summer's background story, in which I felt it was the same thing, the same story that we all know of what happened to her. Or maybe it's just me. Like I said, I have to rewatch both The Ring and The Ring 2 again. Because it's been a while since I've seen those films. It's been a long time. How the way Summer was like walking or crawling, it reminded me so much of the movie The Grudge. How the other woman that died and made that horrible sound, and how the way she was moving, it was kind of similarity to The Grudge. And as for the characters, I felt they were really interesting, and even the actors and actresses, they did their best and feel the terrifying of the thriller and see what this video Ring can do to them, even if they try to survive or get killed in 7 days. And also, there is a big twist at the end. It's really terrifying, and I'm glad they try to bring back the horror element. But other than that, I think Ring was a good, decent, once again, a thrilling mystery film. Perhaps when it comes on Blu-ray and DVD, maybe they might have an unrated version. Approximately. But for Rings itself, I think they did their best and didn't really disappoint everyone. It disappointed me just a little bit, but not too much. So just to rate this film, for Rings, I'll have to give it a 7.5 out of 10. For this Ring film, I think it was just enjoying, and the terror that brought up to us, and seeing this girl just coming out from the TV or on the laptop or perhaps on the camera will definitely scare the shit out of you. But unfortunate, due to the reshots of the film, scenes that didn't make it into theaters, and pushing the date even further to come in theaters, because originally they were supposed to have it in theaters of October of last year. But I guess they pushed it to February of this month, and the loss of the horror elements. So it felt it was a fair use Ring sequel. Maybe they tried their best to make it as a horror film, but it was much more likely of a thriller. Another thing, is it much better than Resident Evil The Final Chapter? Hell yeah. But better than Split? Not even close. But still, really decent and really enjoyable. So I'll definitely be looking forward when it comes on Blu-ray and DVD. And this is P.M.R.Bonez88's signing off. His saying is, peace!
Remember, 7 days until she kills you. Remember that.